Let's go!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Big G, Cheryl G, GreedyTycoonMedia.com. Welcome. This topic is about Kevin Samuels, the clown. Mr. Samuels just did a podcast a few days ago confessing that he's not gay. He came up with the terminology, reading blah blah zay, trying to define and describe what gay meant. So what he done came up with is that since nobody has seen him or rumored that he's having sex with a man, he said he's not gay. But I just have a problem with Kevin Samuels. He professed to be an image consultant, but his image is insulting. Most women can tell a real man by his mannerism and stuff. The way he walk, the way he move his hands, the way he may put his cologne on. And the things, I've been watching Mr. Samuels for a little while now on some of his videos, and he has feminine tendencies. I've been researching his bio. He has one daughter. He's 50-something years old. He's been married twice. The first wife he was married to was his high school sweetheart, which he had a daughter by. The second wife, I don't know exactly why it didn't work, but he's not with her either. And I understand, men getting education and being educated black men out here and everything, you know what I mean? But he's trying to say a man shouldn't wear certain things at a certain age. Like, you see how I am, I'm buttoned up, I'm Gucci to the shoes, got my little hat and everything. And he's saying this is the way a man supposed to dress. But I'm born in the 60s. That's I used to, when you see I got my shirt tucked in, but men are not doing that no more. Men got the tails, got the shirt hanging out, the little looser fit. This is a new day and this is a new time. Hip hop came in, so they came up with a new style of dress, and the ladies like it. They like the swag. You know what I mean? It ain't about the boardroom, the button up and the tie. You know what I mean? We even Allen Iverson, and being in the NBA, they came up with the thing where, because he dressed the way he dressed, now you gotta wear suits. You gotta wear suits to the game and stuff. But, that's okay for the ones that want to wear a suit. But, women like what they like, And I want to say one more thing about it. Then Mr. Samuels, he also mentioned, Russell Westbrook. Kevin Samuels, get it together. You are insulting. You're supposed to be an image consultant, but you are insulting. Anytime you can say it's all right for a heterosexual man to wear a dress, I don't care what you say. Tom Ford, Louis, Gucci can make all the dresses they want. I'm not putting that one on. So if that's what that's what you recommended as the new fashion coming up, something wrong with you. Something definitely wrong with you. We already, trying to get these kids right. You know what I mean? They want to, have sex changes at the age of 8 and 9. They don't even know anything about being a little boy or a little girl at that age. So why are you out here trying to confuse our youth? That's all I got to say. And I don't know what your mama did to you, but you've been around the kitchen with her and stuff. Now you walking like your hands, you even sipping through a straw. You sipping Red Bull through a straw. Pick the glass up, Kevin. Drink like a man. You know, do you know what a man? I don't know when your father left, but do you know? You know, do you have any man role models in your household? Have you ever been, show what it is to be a man? Because your mother, only thing she can do is show you how to love a woman. You know, that's all she can do, and teach you about a woman. But you need a man to teach you how to be a man. Ain't no college you can go to, no degree you can get to teach you how to be a man. You gotta have men. You gotta have men role models in your home. Your uncle, cousin, grandfather, somebody. You know. Did you play in the sports when you was in school? Or did you join the girls basketball team? What was it? This is Big G, Cheryl G, Greedy Tycoon, Kevin Samuels. Your mannerism is too feminine. And that's all the people are saying. You know, you may not be gay. You know, you may not like men, but you just too feminine. And I know you done seen some feminine men out there, and you can identify with what we saying. You know what I mean? So any image that need to be consulted is your image. Tighten up. Big G, Cheryl G, Greedy Tycoon Media. Mr. Samuels, he also mentioned, what Russell Westbrook wearing a dress and stuff. You know, I don't care what you say. You wearing dress, you wearing women panties, you wearing women bra. Something wrong with you. That if you don't want to be called homosexual, and some people use the term gay, you know what I mean? Don't, why wear a dress? Why confuse people? You know, a man supposed to have slacks on. You know, a dress shirt, a button up. You know, I mean that's some Scottish stuff. You know, back in New England time, men wore wigs. The Scottish wore the little kilt and stuff. You know what I mean? But even Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was playing basketball for the Chicago Bulls. You know, and once upon a time he put a whole wedding dress on. You know what I mean? And people thought of him, as he's being gay. If Dennis Rodman ain't gay, he's bisexual. You know, what's the difference between being gay and bisexual? You know, you still got feminine tendencies. And that's what we're saying, Kevin Samuels. The women looking at you, that you got feminine tendencies. You know, they're looking at a man, they want a man that can protect them. Not a man that look like, well, he carrying a purse, he, you know what I mean? He just, you just too soft. You know, this world, women want to feel protected. That's why, women prefer men at a certain height. You know, the taller the man is, the more they feel, protected by him. So, and then one other thing, Mr. Samuels, I see you talking to these women and you downgrading them about their weight, saying they too heavy, this, that, and other. So, and then you don't want the women to have standards. Okay, this woman want a man that make X amount of dollars, got all the teeth in the mouth. That's okay that she want that. Because even y'all 6-figure black men call yourself successful. You ain't gonna date the 250. You ain't gonna date the big block. And why is that? Why you won't date the big block? Once you become that 6-figure, you work in a CEO boardroom and stuff. Why you got to have a Barbie doll? Why she got to be a size 4? Love come in all sizes. You can't. If we just look at the size of a woman and not what's inside of a woman, and that's the same thing for a man. Our relationships ain't gonna work because we marry what's on the outside. We're not marrying what's inside of a person. And that's just Big G, Cheryl G opinion. You know what I mean? Kevin Samuels, you've been married twice. You too old to be trying to press your friends. So it don't make no difference how your woman look. All you need to know is that woman love you unconditionally. She don't care if you wear lipsticks or wigs or nothing. That's the woman for you. you know. But if you want to portray yourself as being some thug man, which you're not, you know, you claim that you are 6'4" and you dare a man to come to your face and call you, you know, out your name and that you would do something. That's the most thorough I ever heard you, you know, you speak. But that's all talk. I look at you being soft. You know, I mean, women wear fingernail polish. That's a woman thing. Women wear dresses. That's a woman thing. So stay in your lane as a man and let the women be women. And then another thing, I ask myself, if you are a homosexual male, why do you want to date a man that wear a dress? You know, why not date a man that look like a man? Why, if you don't like women, date a man that look like a man. Stop dating men that look like women, and vice versa. Why women, you know, that's homosexual, why they date women that look like men? If you don't like men, why you dating a woman that look like a man? They date a woman, you know, a feminine, somebody that's feminine. If you like women, and if you and Kevin Samuels, if you like men, date a man. Don't date a man with a dress, because you don't like women. So you know, why would you date somebody that resembles a woman? And one other thing to add to it, you know, then, you know, cause Kevin Samuels, I'm not just talking about you. I read about you. I study about you. And I know you was raised by a single parent and you got issues with your father, which is a black man, I believe. Now, if I'm wrong, you know, let me know. Big G, Cheryl G, Greedy Tycoon Meal, send a reply, comment, or anything if I'm wrong. But from my understanding, you was raised by your mother and you got some type of bitterness about your father. Now, are you blaming your mother for your father leaving you? And that's why you so hard on black women? Because your mother was a divorcee? You know, that's basically what you saying to these women, you know, that, you know, they won't stay. You know, they leave, you know, they the first one to leave and stuff. But that's their option. You know, if you're not providing security, you're not protecting them, and you're not, you know, taking care of them, then they have an option to seek out this marriage. You know, nobody wants to stay in a marriage with a man that, you know, just ain't doing anything for them, you know what I mean? Belittling them all the time and stuff. You know. But Kevin Samuels, you just want somebody to walk on your arm that look like a model. So you have some type of insecurities. Because, you know, I can put on clothes. The clothes don't make me. You know, I make the clothes. I make the clothes look good. You know, and that's the same thing about a woman. You know what I mean? You don't need a woman to make you look good. You can make that woman look good. This is Big G, Cheryl G, Greedy Tycoon, Kevin Samuels. If you're not a homosexual, I understand. But you feminine. You've been around your mama too long. You got female tendencies, sir. You know, you got a man purse. You know what I mean? We ain't got to buy these things because Gucci, Louis, Tom Ford makes these things. You know what I mean? We got to decide what is right for us. You know what I mean? And then one other thing I got to say. Halloween's coming up. Young ladies, stop putting your little son in makeup and wigs. Please. Stop dressing that young man up as a woman. You know, I understand y'all single mothers and stuff. Your income may be low. You might not have the money to buy a costume. But put a sheet on the man. Put a sheet on the little boy. Don't put no wig on him. Please. This is Big G, Cheryl G. Tap in. Please share, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Samuels been on these women, breaking their backs down. The women just want a better life. They work hard. You know, they want a good man. You know, they're not selling it. Kevin Samuels 6-figure, black man. He ain't selling. He don't want no big blocks. In the Henrys, the guys that you call Henrys, you got them thinking the same way. A big woman ain't no good. Big woman has the same qualities as that size 4 woman. Some of them cute in the face, thick in the waist. Cook good. I'm not here to discriminate against anybody. What your preference is your preference. If the big woman's too big for you, I understand. But don't down her for her size. Big G, Cheryl G.
1, 2.